Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh my God! KO in midair!
Hey, what's up everyone, and we're back. This time we're featuring two games because I'm trying to clear out my storage space. So first game, we're on Heilbronn in the T49. Yeah, two games that surprisingly actually have very similar combined damage totals. But one's a light tank and the second one's in a heavy tank, quote unquote, with the machine. More like an abomination, but yeah. But yeah, first game, T49. I know we've actually just featured this spawn actually in the 4202 Hesh memes game, but we're just gonna go back. This one's a little different. This game plays out way differently than that one. But yeah, so going to a very similar, obviously, position. Kind of like what I like to do from this side is in any scout tank, I used to go to the right and spot them up on their little hill thing where I usually scout from the other spawn, but I always figured that really wasn't that useful in terms of actual damage or spotting. That one, when we get a nice shot into the lightweight, would have been really good if we would have penned that, but we'll get our fair share of ridiculous RNG in a little bit. So yeah, I'll take the 360 damage. And he just YOLOs, because apparently that's what light tanks do. That's what they're supposed to do, according to some people. But, yeah. And we're not even going to bother to aim in first person. We can just third person aim that. It's fine. Yeah. No already means I don't have to worry about getting pooped on behind this hill. It's not already safe here. But, yeah. Gives us a little more cover and flexibility and freedom of movement, I guess. But we pick up the spot on the machine, and they're 4005 up on the hill. 4005 is obviously the preferable target for us, and we're kind of hoping he pops back out, and we're just hard aiming this corner because I'm pretty sure he's gonna poke, and sure enough, there he is. And my God, the slimmest of shots. That one was pure filth. He had like a pixel to aim at, and somehow it hit. All is possible, I guess, in this game, but yeah, that was a disgusting one for the ages there. So, nice little result there. Their machine has decided he does not want to live anymore, so he's going to push up for some reason. We're not going to fully aim the shot because he's going to die, and it goes wide left, but still hits his track. But we could have penned that if it hits his side on flush above the tracks. Not much we can do about that, really. Wasn't fully aimed. And then we pick up the spot on the 705A. I'm trying to go for, I think, fuel tanks here, actually, shooting in there. But really, I just wanted to try to track him. Probably could have gone more for the drive wheel from that. This is more true. But right now, we haven't picked up any assisted, but that's going to change here in a second as we push up on top of this hill where I'm at. I don't always recommend. You sometimes can push really aggressively here in the beginning, but I don't recommend it, especially if you're playing solo. Just because it can get you in trouble. And again, we spot the 4005. He's not looking at us. We're not spotted because, yeah, light tank. Somehow he doesn't spot us. And we actually forgot about that. That one was weird. If you rewind that, you see the bat chat killed him, but I actually killed him. And that's because I actually killed his crew there. I killed his entire crew. So that's what happened in there. If you're kind of going, huh? Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. Doesn't happen often. I've had it happen to me once, very recently actually, but yeah, I've seen it happen, and I've done it maybe once or twice the other time, but that's the first time I think I've done it at high tiers, like that. But we're winning this game quite handily. It is 7-2. Trying to poke a shot into the bat chat, but it just didn't come off. We've used up a lot of RNG here so far, so now we're starting to pile up the assisted. However, there's still a lot of damage left on the board, and tanks that we can easily pen if we get the rear and they're distracted. So you're going to see me using third person here a lot. I'm just looking to see who's looking where, and then I get spotted by the Conqueror, so I just said screw it. He's probably going to shoot me, and he does. I'm just going to go in the 103, try to pen him in the butt. We don't pen him, but we do light him on fire, which is great. It would have been even better to have done both, because then you probably could have one-shotted him, which is hysterical. But that's brought our damage total up to 3,800, and we keep racking up some assisted here on their tanks in the back. And now we're going to move in on the Conqueror and hopefully try to pen him as well. And just using the distraction of our other teammates to roll on in and hopefully pen him. We kind of overshoot it and he starts turning towards us, so I kind of rush the shot. Unfortunately we don't pen, we still do 400 damage, but we do track him so we get all that juicy assisted, so not a total loss there. I'd rather have my own damage, but if I can't, I might as well get the assisted as well, I suppose. But yeah, so far we're up to, what is that, nearly 9k combined, 8,500 combined, I guess. And this game's in the bag, we all know that at this point. But these games are also fun in the fact that you don't have to worry about like high stress or anything like that stress, but like so more, what am I doing? Am I gonna throw this game with my team? This game's in the bag and we're easily winning, and it's just a damage farm at this point. And it's almost more enjoyable because you're just more carefree at this point in the game. So wrap that one up with 2 kills, 4,500 damage, and 4,300 assisted in a tier 10 game in the ever so much fun T49 with the derp. T49 with the 90 mil is still probably better, but I just, yeah, the fun that I have with the derp is just, yeah, so much. Yeah, as we pick up 2,000 base XP, because again, it was a heavy tier 10 game, but yeah, a really, really good result in the T49 tier 9 American light tank. So next game is actually going to be on Pearl River in the Mercenary tier 10, as I said before, the Machine, which is a tank that's, in my opinion, pretty broken. As we see, the 4005's entire crew right there got obliterated. But yeah, we're gonna roll up into the Machine, and this game's actually from yesterday's stream. And if you were there, you know what I said at the beginning of this game that's coming up was I'm just gonna try something stupid. If it works, it could work really, really well. But yeah, we're gonna do something pretty stupid. It's Encounter on Pearl River. And I don't recommend doing this. Maybe if you're in a platoon, but there's very few tanks that I think could have gotten away with this, other than this one. Maybe like a 430U, I don't know. Something with speed and armor and a decent gun. But yeah, we're gonna do something really stupid here. I don't find it the best play. I know there's always that saying, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. That's debatable here. This is going to be pretty stupid. So, if you know how Encounter, it's out to the Encounter cap circles to my left. I'm going to do something crazy. We're going to push right on up. Some people stop right here, and that's a totally viable play. It's a little exposed to artillery, that's why I'm not stopping in that spot. I'm going to keep pushing. I see that I do have support behind me, which is good. So hopefully what I spot should get lit up, but I'm going to push up right on top of this hill, and if they want to get me, they have to expose their entire tanks. That's kind of my mindset here. I do kind of mess this up a little bit, which could have cost me, but I'm actually surprised I didn't get spotted coming up here. But now looking at the team list, they only had 2 faster medium tanks, so I didn't really pay attention to that when I was doing this, but this actually made this play a little more viable because you don't have to worry about getting spotted crossing as much, per se, with, say, light tanks or anything like that, which most of the time I do spot people when I'm on the other spawn from this, and I see, I can usually spot people crossing well before they get across. As we're able to get the gun depression enough to get a shot on the 4005, and the 4005 and the Super Conqueror are not alone. Far from it, as you see the reds start popping up more and more and more. I have the support of 3 other tanks directly with me who have followed me, which is nice. E50M, and there we go. That is a, I think, Tortoise, E100, Badger, Waffle, there's a lot. That shot goes in Oblivion. The Tortoise is kind of YOLOing. We put a couple shots into him. Right now he's kind of my main threat because he's just really being stupidly aggressive at this point, and he's just being an issue as the Badger rolls on up. This Tortoise is just thirsty for some turkey as he bounces again. He's going to just keep charging, but we're just going to use our, you know, we have a turret, so makes our job a little easier. He does pen one on us because I didn't want to expose myself going up and over the ridge. I'd rather take one from him than say a Death Star. So, yeah. Trying to walk you through this. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy game. As you can tell, you can look at all the tanks directly around me, and this is where I'm not saying you should use it, but my god, having that close proximity map is helping me a lot right now in terms of keeping an eye on what their tanks are doing. I know the 279 is out to my right. I know I have a lot of big TDs to my left. I have this guy right in front of me. There's nothing behind me right now, so I'm going to try to farm this guy as I botch some shots here. I was definitely not panicking here at all. As we eat a couple shots, it's kind of misplay. Could have just backed directly up. Probably would have been a way to go. And again, we're totally by ourselves now, surrounded by what looks like 7 enemy tanks. So yeah, we're making our quote-unquote last stand here at the Alamo apparently. But we're actually going to win this, possibly. So yeah, we're still here. And the thing is, we have so much, not so much, but we have support that if they try to climb this hill, they're going to get shot in the rear. This 279E makes an aggressive push. He pens me on the move somehow, sort of. I'm just hoping he doesn't hit my cupola, and there we go. We start seeing he takes damage. He starts coming over the ridge. I'm going to push up into him so he doesn't have the gun depression to hit me. He bounces. Just some aggressive heavy play right there. I see he's going to be upended. I know the gun depression is not going on that thing, and it works to my advantage. I see he gets taken out there. Trying to walk you through this really, really quick. I know I'm talking really, really fast. But yeah, right now that was a lot going on. And then we're going to take out the E100 as well. And somehow we're winning this right now. We have racked up 4,500 damage, 42 unassisted, and blocked 2,500 as well. I know there's still the Badger around. We see the Super Conks down by the cap. And at this point, I'm just like, where's the Badger? I don't know where the Badger's at. I've kind of lost track of him. I'm imagining he's to my left somewhere, so that's where I'm going to look. Honestly, I probably should have loaded a heat clip at this point. I'm terrible with that. Is changing ammo types when I need to. Not terrible, but it's something I've said before I should work on a little bit more. Depending on what I'm fighting against, because I know the pen on these isn't that great, and the Badger from the front or any angle, it's going to be pretty much a pain. See, it's even an orange pen circle there, and that's not going to pen. It's a little risky here that he could have blind fired me there, but it doesn't matter. We're able to get him taken off the board with some more assisted damage. So 4,700 assist and just shy of 4,600 damage. Neither of which by themselves is super great, but again, we're in a heavy tank, and them combined is a pretty good result, and I thought this game was hilarious. It's just a point. At this point, I didn't really feel like pushing in. I didn't feel like trying to deal with getting down off the hill. I was kind of content with, oh my god, I survived that engagement somehow. That just happened, and yeah, I'm just happy to get the win and walk away alive on that one. So crazy, crazy result there. And like I said, yeah, it's stupid. It worked. It's still a dumb idea. But yeah, really, really, really crazy game. It's something you could probably do, and I've seen it before, I think, with platoons. If you had like a tank like this or something, or maybe a 5-man, you could easily do it like that. I think I've seen that before. Or even if you're in like a 3-man platoon, or even a 2, just set up somebody up on the ridge line. Hopefully they're in a TD, something with an accurate gun, and they can support you. And if they try to push, they're going to take shots in the rear. As you see, we look through the assisted damage and such, the post-game stats. But yeah, crazy strategy. I just thought of it on the fly. I was like, hey, well, let's try this. Why not? Who cares? See if it works. And it worked. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those type of games. I'm trying to get rid of some hard drive space, so yeah. But hopefully you enjoyed. I will hopefully catch you guys next time, and until then, see ya.